What factors are driving the wave of studying in Southeast Asia? Southeast Asian countries are attracting more and more international students, so what are the characteristics of studying in Southeast Asia? Today, the editor will take you to learn more. Firstly, the advantage of studying in Southeast Asia lies in its low tuition fees. The tuition fees for National University of Singapore are only $1,000 to $2,000 per semester. National University of Malaysia is only $500 to $1,000 per semester, and even private universities in Singapore are only $5,000 to $8,000. Compared to the study abroad fees in European and American countries, the study abroad fees in Southeast Asia are very cheap. Secondly, the advantage of studying abroad in Southeast Asia lies in the good learning environment. Singapore is the financial center of Southeast Asia, one of the safest countries in the world, with a complete education system and advantages in career development prospects and employment opportunities compared to other countries. The National University of Malaysia is also an internationally renowned educational institution with high-quality education and a quiet school environment, providing students with a good learning environment. Finally, the advantage of studying abroad in Southeast Asia lies in good learning outcomes. The degree programs offered by the University of Singapore are internationally recognized and can lead to internationally renowned degrees. Additionally, graduates have a higher employment rate and better career prospects. Malaysia's national universities also have international recognition and abundant opportunities for international exchange. Students can have the opportunity to participate in internship programs with internationally renowned companies, thereby improving their employment competitiveness. In short, studying abroad in Southeast Asia has the characteristics of low tuition fees, good learning environment, and good learning outcomes, making it the best choice for international students. The trend of Chinese students studying in Southeast Asia is attracting attention from all walks of life. Due to the epidemic, traditional study abroad destinations such as the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, and other countries have launched online teaching, resulting in uneven quality of online courses, leading to some popular universities losing some advantages. From a larger perspective, ASEAN has become China's largest trading partner, and cultural exchanges between the two sides are bound to soar. In addition, factors such as the postgraduate entrance examination craze resonate and overlap, making it easier and cheaper for Southeast Asian countries to apply for education compared to Europe and America. Nowadays, the number of students studying in Southeast Asian countries has at least doubled compared to before the pandemic. What is the teaching quality of universities in Southeast Asian countries? What are the popular majors? What are the employment prospects? Thailand, broad employment prospects. In Thailand, universities are divided into public and private universities, both of which are recognized by the Thai Ministry of Education, and the value of diplomas is guaranteed. The top-ranked public universities in global education include National Chulalongkorn University of Thailand, National University of Law and Government of Thailand, Mahidol University, Thai Agricultural University, Chiang Mai University, Prince Songkhla University, and National School of Development and Management of Thailand. These universities have relatively high requirements for applicants in English and Thai, high entry barriers, and high graduation difficulty. Chulalongkorn University ranks 36th in Asia in the 2022 QS Asian University Rankings, and is the first higher education institution in Thailand. The advantageous majors of Chulalongkorn University mainly include broadcasting studies, communication studies, and mass communication theory. The advantageous majors of National University of Law and Politics in Thailand include law, political science, international political science, etc. Mahidol University's Department of Medicine, particularly in tropical medicine, ranks among the top in the global rankings. Thailand Agricultural University focuses on agriculture, fisheries, and botany majors. Chiang Mai University and Prince Songkhla University, as the most well-known comprehensive universities in northern and southern Thailand, have obvious advantages in multiple majors. The National Institute of Development and Management of Thailand has received attention from the Thai royal family. The school only provides master's and doctoral student training, and is the national graduate school in Thailand. It is also an important base for cultivating mid to senior national civil servants, and high-level administrative management and policy research talents in Thailand. So far, multiple prime ministers, deputy prime ministers, members of the National Assembly, ministers, provincial governors, generals, and business leaders have been cultivated. Private universities in Thailand are also very popular in the job market. Private universities in Thailand have strong funding, first-class teaching environment, and teaching staff that are comparable to public universities, and some majors are even better than public universities. For example, Yisankang University in Thailand, Bangkok University, and Ramsey University. The application requirements for these private universities are relatively low, and students are free to choose their favorite majors. Public schools generally focus on cultivating research-oriented talents, while private universities emphasize students' independent innovation, focus on developing their potential, and train them into comprehensive talents suitable for social needs. In private universities, majors in tourism management, language education, business, and mass communication are very popular. In recent years, studying abroad in Thailand has been popular among Chinese students, with undergraduate and master's studies becoming even more popular. The main reasons are as follows. Firstly, the Thai cultural environment is very inclusive, and international students can quickly adapt to studying abroad. Secondly, compared to countries such as Europe, America, Japan, and South Korea, the cost is relatively low. Thirdly, create basic conditions for graduate students to transfer to prestigious universities in Europe and America. Thai universities are in line with the international education system, and it is convenient to complete undergraduate studies in Thailand and pursue graduate studies at prestigious universities in Europe and America. As an important ASEAN country, Thailand has a high educational background and offers a wide range of employment options in the 10 ASEAN countries and China, with broad employment prospects. The Thai Ministry of Education has strict requirements for doctoral training, with approximately 50% of students graduating. According to data from the National Data Center of Thailand, Thai doctoral students are mainly Thai students, with a relatively low proportion of Chinese doctoral students among foreign students. Zhao Jingnan. Philippines, a springboard for studying in Europe and America. Among the 10 ASEAN countries, the Philippines is a relatively developed country in terms of economy and places greater emphasis on higher education. According to data released by the Philippine Council of Higher Education, CHED, at the end of 2020, there are 1,975 higher education institutions in the Philippines. The University of the Philippines, the University of Manila, the University of Dalaza, the University of St. Thomas, and the University of Athens, Yaodevo, are among the top 5. However, only the University of the Philippines is ranked in the top 100 Asian universities in the 2022 QS rankings, ranking 77th. The University of the Philippines ranks 412 in the 2023 QS World University Rankings. In April of this year, the Philippine Higher Education Commission announced the status of 15 Philippine universities in the 2022 Times Higher Education, the Influence Rankings. The University of Athens, Manila, ranked first among the 15 Philippine universities, ranking between 101 and 200 in the rankings. Compared to Europe and America, studying in the Philippines has lower costs and lower entry barriers. For example, the Philippines does not require language proficiency, and the difficulty of graduation is relatively small. In addition, the Philippines was once a colony of the United States, deeply influenced by American education and culture, and its official language is English. Many overseas students use it as a springboard to continue their studies and study in the United States. The Philippines hopes to attract more Chinese international students to study in the Philippines. The nursing, engineering, hotel, and tourism majors offered by Philippine universities are very popular. Not only is the teaching quality relatively high, but students are also more likely to seek employment in developed countries such as the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia after graduation. From the perspectives of educational background, academic level, teaching staff, professional settings, and employment status of graduates in the eyes of the Filipino people, the University of the Philippines, the University of Athens in Manila, the University of Delaware, and the University of St. Thomas are the 4 major universities in the Philippines. The University of the Philippines is the largest public university in the Philippines, founded in 1908. 7 Philippine presidents have studied at the University of the Philippines. FIU has multiple campuses across the country, among which the FIU Diliman campus located in Quezon City, the capital Manila region, is the flagship of the FIU system. The campus offers over 90 undergraduate and graduate courses, as well as multiple research centers. The branch has designated materials science, engineering, technology management, archaeological research, and international relations research as key development disciplines, aiming to become one of the top universities in the Asia-Pacific region. The Asia Center at the University of the Philippines at Diliman specializes in teaching and researching international relations, bringing together experts in international relations studies from the Philippines. It is also the only college at the University of the Philippines that specializes in regional issues. Several senior professors from the college have served as chairpersons of the Philippine-China Understanding Association. Manila Athens University is a leading private university in the Philippines, ranking between 651 and 700 in the 2023 QS World University Rankings. It maintains academic exchanges with multiple universities in the United States. Over the past 150 years, Athens University has had a profound impact on the historical process of the Philippines, cultivating political leaders including the founding father of the Philippines, José Rizal, and for Philippine presidents. Wang Xiao. Malaysia, sudden increase in doctoral applications. Most Malaysian universities teach in English, and some schools have established dual courses that are in line with international standards, introducing higher education courses from countries such as the UK, the US, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Graduates can receive diplomas from universities in these countries, which are recognized by most countries around the world. Some people claim that most universities in Malaysia are pheasant universities, but in reality, this is not the case. Many universities and colleges in Malaysia are recognized by the Chinese Ministry of Education's Foreign Regulatory Network, with 78 as of 2022. The Times Higher Education recently released the 2022 World University Rankings, with a total of 18 universities in Malaysia entering the rankings. Among them, the University of Malaya still ranks first among Malaysian universities, ranking 301 to 350 on the list. The ranking of Malaysia National Petroleum University of Science and Technology has risen from 601 to 800 last year to 501 to 600, ranking second in Malaysia. National University of Malaysia, University of Batra, Malaysian University of Science, Malaysian Polytechnic University, and Northern University of Malaysia are all ranked 601 to 800 on the list. Sudan Idris University of Education and National Energy University achieved the same ranking, ranking 8011000. Malaysian public universities rank high in Asia and are globally recognized. Public universities have a wide range of doctoral options and can apply for most majors, including humanities, sciences, engineering, business, medicine, etc. For doctoral studies, local professionals recommend Malaysian public universities, mainly including the University of Malaya, National Petroleum University of Science and Technology, University of Batra, University of Science and Technology, Polytechnic University, and National University. The doctoral programs of private universities in Malaysia generally focus on business and education, with the main private institutions including Stuart University, Indy University, Century University, Terai University, and Elite University. Different universities have slightly different application conditions. Taking the University of Batra in Malaysia as an example, students who do not meet the English proficiency standards can participate in on-site English training courses. Therefore, Malaysia can serve as a springboard for students who want to continue their studies, but do not meet the standards of foreign prestigious universities in terms of academic performance or English. According to the Malaysian Star newspaper, according to data released by the Malaysian Ministry of Education, the number of Malaysian doctoral applicants for admission surged last year. There is not much difference in the number of doctoral applications between 2019 and 2020, but the month-on-month growth rate in 2021 reached 82.9%. Among them, China has the highest number of applicants, with a growth rate of 134% in doctoral applications from 2020 to 2021. The most popular fields for Chinese applicants are still business, social sciences, and legal-related majors, followed closely by the fields of mathematics and computer science, but the increase is not significant. It is worth noting that the growth rate of education and arts humanities majors has exceeded 100%, and the growth rate of education majors is 142%. Studying for a PhD in Malaysia is challenging for graduates from public institutions, while private institutions are relatively relaxed. Xin Bin. Studying in Southeast Asia, according to relevant institutions. Regarding the ranking of Southeast Asian universities and popular study abroad majors, Global Times reporters recently interviewed two study abroad intermediaries, New Channel International Education Group, and New Oriental Eurasian Education. Lu Wei, General Manager of New Channel Future Study Abroad Company, and Zhou Meiyan, Ph.D. Program Planner of the English Department of New Oriental Education, both believe that for Chinese students, National University of Singapore, QS ranking 11, and Nanyang Polytechnic University, QS ranking 19, are the most popular universities in Singapore to apply for doctoral degrees, with a wide range of applications, such as applied in health sciences, business and services, design and media, engineering in the field of hotel management, etc. Regarding the situation of Malaysian universities, Lu Wei and Zhou Meiyan both believe that popular universities in Malaysia include the University of Malaya, QS ranking 70, the University of Badara, QS ranking 123, National University of Malaysia, QS ranking 129, and the University of Science in Malaysia, QS ranking 143. Popular majors include Doctor of Business Administration, one of the majors with the highest employment rate and salary, Doctor of Education, and Doctor of Engineering. Malaysia pays special attention to the development of engineering education, and engineering majors are famous in the world. Regarding the reasons why Southeast Asian universities attract international students, Lu Wei believes that in addition to academic value, there are other factors that are important considerations: low application difficulty, relatively cheap study abroad costs, and high visa approval rates. Zhou Meiyan introduced that Malaysia and Singapore are part of the Commonwealth education system, with high tuition subsidies and good teaching quality for public universities. Many professors come from prestigious universities in Europe and America, and their academic systems are short. The graduation threshold is reasonable. Most doctoral students majoring in this field do not require publication in international A-class and B-class search journals, SSCI, SCI, ANHCI, and EI journals. Public universities only need to publish regular international journals, as well as some Scopus and ERA search database journals to graduate smoothly. Here is an introduction to the cost composition required for studying in Southeast Asia. Tuition. Firstly, international students need to pay tuition fees. The tuition fees in Southeast Asia are more affordable compared to developed countries such as Europe and America, and the tuition fees in poor countries such as Vietnam and Cambodia are even less than 1/10 of some universities. Living expenses. The cost of living is also a factor that cannot be ignored, as prices in Southeast Asia are generally lower, and the cost of living is relatively low. Especially in countries with developed tourism industries such as Thailand and the Philippines, it is relatively easy to find cost-effective accommodation. But some countries have different accommodation standards and need to choose according to their own needs. Meanwhile, international students may need to add some travel and entertainment expenses. Visa and insurance. This is also the cost required for studying in Southeast Asia. Just like studying in other countries, visa and insurance fees need to be calculated in advance to avoid unnecessary worries. Language courses and other miscellaneous expenses. If international students choose to study languages in Southeast Asia, they also need to calculate the tuition fees for language courses and other miscellaneous expenses such as books and materials required for their studies. These may account for a significant portion of the study abroad budget. In summary, when calculating the cost of studying in Southeast Asia, it is necessary to consider various expenses such as tuition fees, living expenses, visa and insurance costs, language courses, and other miscellaneous expenses, while also considering the differences between different countries. The cost of studying abroad in Southeast Asian countries may be higher or lower, so what about the cost of studying abroad in these countries? 1. Singapore. Singapore is one of the most expensive places to study in Southeast Asian countries. The cost of a doctoral degree is approximately $29,000 to $42,000. The cost of a master's degree is approximately $32,000 to $47,000, and the cost of a bachelor's degree is approximately $27,000 to $42,000. 2. Malaysia. The cost of studying abroad in Malaysia is relatively low, with doctoral degrees ranging from approximately $16,000 to $26,000, master's degrees ranging from $13,000 to $23,000, and undergraduate degrees ranging from $12,000 to $22,000. 3. Thailand. Thailand is also one of the countries in Southeast Asia with the lowest cost of studying abroad. The cost of a doctoral degree is approximately $12,000 to $23,000. The cost of a master's degree is approximately $11,000 to $22,000, and the cost of a bachelor's degree is approximately $10,000 to $18,000. 4. Indonesia. Indonesia is also one of the countries in Southeast Asia with the lowest cost of studying abroad. The cost of a doctoral degree is approximately $12,000 to $22,000. The cost of a master's degree is approximately $9,000 to $18,000, and the cost of a bachelor's degree is approximately $8,000 to $17,000. 5. Vietnam. Vietnam is also one of the countries in Southeast Asia with lower study abroad fees. The cost of a doctoral degree is approximately $9,000 to $19,000. The cost of a master's degree is approximately $8,000 to $16,000. and the cost of a bachelor's degree is approximately $7,000 to $15,000. Summary: from the above comparison, it can be seen that the cost of studying abroad in Singapore is the most expensive among Southeast Asian countries, while the cost of studying abroad in Vietnam is the cheapest among Southeast Asian countries. Although studying abroad in Singapore is relatively expensive, it also has many advantages, such as complete school facilities, superior learning environment, and easy visa application, making it one of the top choices for studying in Southeast Asian countries.